All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm getting the audio set up for this so that it actually sounds decent this time. So I actually have a microphone this time. I've had a microphone. I was just hoping the uh, computer audio would pick this up better, but now I'm going to take the video and all that and overlay it, and this is just my shitty uh, computer camera. So here's the deal. I'm letting you all know. That's probably a better view. Don't look behind me. The studio, like, the artwork's fine, but the studio's a mess on the floor behind me because we have been news. The Bullet Hole Concepts first show. The dog is barking. I don't know if you can hear him. Our first show as a full band is going to be in Shoreline, Washington, October 3rd. I know when you see this, that's going to be less than a week away. And yeah, we have a full band and we're playing our first show, so that's kind of exciting. That's really all the development I have right now. That and the guitarist that is coming on with us has been a dude that I've known for a little bit and is an amazing lead guitarist and a smart kid. I only say that because he's in his 20s and I'm 31, so don't take offense to that. It seems like he's going to be coming on, and I've offered to have him come on as the other half of what will be the Bullet Hole Concept. I have a whole lot of ideas and a whole lot of ADHD, and I need someone to help organize some of those ideas and also add the professionalism that comes with somebody that can play lead guitar really, really well. I can't. You'll hear on the album there are a couple of guitar solos. All of those I wrote and played, but they're nothing fancy or anything really cool. This is kind of a trial run, so I'm not going to announce exactly who it is right now, even though he's unofficially officially part of the band. As a songwriting team, it'd be him and I. But he brings that really good lead guitar playing and writing and thinking. So that will help boost the musicality of the band, so that this album was like mine. This first album was mine. It's how I wanted it to sound. It's all only what I could do. I didn't want it to be a complicated virtuistic album. And by virtuistic, I mean virtuoso style album. I wanted it to be just my skills on display and my songwriting, and hopefully the songwriting would carry the songs more than the overly complicated musicality, which I don't have. So with that, we have him probably coming on, and he will be the second half of the unit for the next album when we do one. He's already sent me a couple songs he has lying around, and I love them. And I have obviously 6 or 7 songs that I never finished that I would love to start working on. I guess the other big news, the album is officially dropping October 17th. That is Friday, October 17th. The album will be out. Now, here's my thing, and this is really the main reason I make these videos, because I only have a Facebook for the Bullet Hole Concept and my personal Facebook, and a YouTube channel. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Snapchat, but I don't have TikTok. I don't have anything else. I don't have an X or Twitter. I never will. I hate social media with everything in my being. And even though every band is being broken on social media, looking at you, Bad Omens, although I love you, that's not a bad thing. I refuse to go that route. I think social media is just destroying how we interact with each other and how people treat each other. And I have a hard enough time keeping a Facebook with what's going on. So if I didn't have the band or music to promote or shows, I would delete my Facebook today. But I do. So there is that. But anyway, the album's coming out October 17th. It's 11 full tracks, all written and performed by me, except for, as I've mentioned before, Resting in Peace. The lyrics are written by one of my best friends, Max Scaringi. And that's about it. October 17th. Oh, and that's the other thing. So the main reason I make these videos to talk to you guys is, and the reason they're so short, is to be honest with you, these videos are nothing more than a plea from me and an ask from me to, if you like the music, and only if you like the music, share it with everybody you can. I never want to be uber famous. I never want to be uber rich. I have a great lifestyle with my wife and my dog and everything like that. My house is amazing. It's just a little 1,200 square foot house in the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, I have like 2 amplifiers, and you can't see them. I'll show you, but I have a rack of guitars behind me. I have like 6 or 7, 8 guitars, and I can afford more if I want to. Um, I live a great life. I don't need to be uber rich. I just want people to hear the music if they like it. And I also, the main goal is to be able to quit my day job and make a living off music. If I could do that comfortably, not like dying, then that's the goal. I don't need to be uber rich or uber famous, just enough to pay the bills and say that I'm a professional touring musician and that's my job. That is the only goal. I understand that I'm late in the game, being 31 and finally dropping my first album. But please, if you are on this channel and you like the singles we've released, Resting in Peace, Wait of This Fall, or Pretending, please share them. As far as I can tell, I've boosted each one of those videos a couple of times a piece. Pretending has gotten the most traction, but the only time the numbers and views have gone up is when I'm promoting them and paying money, basically pay to play, to get my music out there, which means that when people hear the music, I have to have you share them or comment on a video or like it so that the algorithm pushes the video up higher. With that being said, the other reason I make these videos is because the more you post on your YouTube, the more YouTube disperses your videos. So people that post every day get more traction than people that post once a week. It's just how it works. I don't want to make money off YouTube. Never have, never will. I only did the covers literally. The only reason I put covers on YouTube back in the day, I might bring that back at some point when I'm kind of bored with original music, but right now I'm so burnt out on covers, is to keep track of my musical progress, how my voice has changed, how my guitar playing has changed, and also where I want to work on things. I can go back now and listen and go, oh my gosh, I did not use my voice the way I wanted to back then. Or properly, for that matter. I can do that with the first EP of the Bullet Hole Concept. The acoustic EP, I absolutely despise my vocals on. I just do. Whereas with the album coming out, Exit Wounds, I'm going to keep saying it, October 17th, it's a Friday. I love the way my vocals sound, at least for now. That might change. So on October 17th, all I am asking is if you like this channel, like the band, like the music, share it. Share the album. Tell people what you actually think of it. Yeah, and give me feedback too. I don't want to just be told how awesome I am. Tell me where there's actual feedback. I mean, I've gotten people all saying the butthole concept or whatever, but I just laugh because they're trolls or whatever. If you have constructive actual feedback, then I'd love to hear it. Obviously, like I said, the next time around, the songwriting is going to be stepped up. I will say this, the next album I already have a vision for. There won't be any story to it. This first album, Exit Wounds, was primarily about 1 or 2 specific people in my life, and that's what the album was written about at the time. Like, all these songs just came out of me in a matter of a couple of months. That's why they also all sound very eclectic. If you haven't heard yet, or if I haven't said this, the album Exit Wounds, October 17th, I will keep saying this the whole time, so just get used to that. I will drill it into your heads. The soundscapes are everywhere. There's a song that sounds like it could be a Blink-182 song if you didn't know any better. There's a song that's a straight up BS radio rock song. There's a song that's not Resting in Peace, I think has Alice in Chains vibes. There's definitely Breaking Benjamin and 3 Days Grace vibes on a few of the tracks. And Stained vibes. The more I listen to a couple songs, I'm like, that sounds exactly like Stained. The next album will be much more focused. We will have a sound whittled down. There might be a little bit of kind of offshooting here and there and experimenting, but these were just the first 11 songs I wrote that I loved, that I was willing to keep around. The next 11, I will say this, the next group of songs, however many there are, it's going to be a little bit darker sounding, but probably more positive in the lyrics department. So the music itself will be darker or moodier feeling, but the lyrics will be more in a positive projection or have a trajectory of more positivity. Whereas this album was very much written out a lot out of anger and pain, between about basically 2 people, and that's it. There's still some victorious notes, I would say, on this album, but this album has more... Even the happy sounding songs are depressing. on Exit Wounds, October 17th, Friday. Haha, I did it again. Take a shot every time I've said that in 10 minutes. Good luck. But yeah, so show October 3rd, Aurora Borealis in Shoreline. I'm opening with the full band at 8 o'clock. Doors are at 7. Tickets are currently $15. If you want to look up my friend's band Sweetener or House of Sound, Haus of Sound, all the info's on there. The tickets are on eventbrite.com, I think. And then the album is on October 17th. It's on a Friday. And then the second half of the songwriting crew has officially joined the band, or unofficially, officially. We're just basically right now, since the album's coming out, we're not in the writing process. We're in the go on and play shows process. I have a whole batch of songs I want to play around with my friend, because I'd love to hear what he does with them, and I love what I'm thinking of doing with his. And yeah, please share the songs. Don't share this video. Share the songs. Share the album if you like it. If you don't, tell me what I could work on. I literally am just one dude that wrote and performed the entire album and had a producer help me out, put everything together. So with that, thank you for listening. I'm going to sign off. Share the album and the singles, please. Let people know to listen to this. I just want people to hear the music. Later.